Hello fabulous humans, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, then well, hello, how you doing? Welcome. You just slipped into the most fabulous place on YouTube, and I am so happy to have you here. Well, now that I have you here, before you get all relaxed and get too comfortable, because you know it's hot outside, so you want to come in here and chill, but before you can chill with us, there's a couple of things you need to do. You need to subscribe to the channel, become part of the Glitter and Glam Squad so we can shine together, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you will always be notified when I upload a new video. And while you're at it, hit the thumbs up button so YouTube knows that little old me, I need a little shining, 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 yeah. Ooh, all of this winnings, hey, all of this winnings, oh, in these YouTube streets, okay? If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. Thank you for coming back after I took all this kind of breaks. Thank you. I appreciate you for sticking with me and letting me take a break. Anyways, today's video is about July. We just stepped into the month of July, so I'm like, listen, I am coming back of my mini hiatus, and I'm gonna kick off July with my July tray. Fragrances I'm wearing in the month of July. And I don't have a lot because I'm testing. July is going to be a testing month. I got a whole bunch of decants. And I got another batch that literally came while I was getting my makeup done for this video. And it's from a beautiful subbies from Jessica. I didn't know that, you know, she was still going to send it. She said she was going to send stuff in like, I want to say like April. Was it March? I think March. And it just finally came in. It's a whole bunch. So I need to see what she sent. So I will be testing this whole stuff because it looks like a lot. Anyways, and I still have the stuff that I got from, you know, Melanie that I've been wearing. And guess what? I've ordered some of them already. So by the time this video goes out, I will put me testing the fragrance. I have a video for that should come before this video. So if you want to know the fragrances that I will be wearing in the month of July, because I don't even know, because I have stuff here that I don't know about, then go grab yourself a cool drink while I got a new cup. Listen. I got this in pink and this beautiful purple, and I have smoothie in here. Smoothie mixed with milk. I made it at home. With some ice, refreshing. It's a berry smoothie. So go grab yourself your drink and let's get into some fragrances. Whew, this cup is everything.
That night I said I was recording late. I wasn't recording late, I was just smoking, chilling, had a couple drinks.
Now, before we get into the meat and potatoes, you know, high heels on my tippies, but some plumbing gloss that's on my lippy. What? I have on the shade Ryan, and you guys know I really love this gloss, but it's so sticky. I keep telling you, if you do not like sticky gloss, stay away from it. But for me, I love the plumbing effect. That's why I love it. And this is in the shade Ryan. Now, let's get into the fragrances I will be wearing in July. First, let's talk about this cup. I do not have a link for this. This kind of like is how the Stanley cup is. It keeps everything you're drinking cool for hours and hours and hours. I never got into the Stanley cup crave because it looked too basic for me. I was in Burlington shopping for my son because that's where I get all his clothes. I do Burlington, and then some online stores as well. And I saw this on my way to the restroom, and I grabbed it, and they also have a pink one, so I grabbed the pink one now, so I have two, and I think it's everything. So now let's get into the first fragrance that I am excited to be wearing in July. Listen, I had coffee with one of my friends, and she gave me a decant of this fragrance. She brought some fragrances for me to sniff. I brought some of mine. She took some. You know, we did like a swap. When I tell you, this fragrance got me in a chokehold. I layer it with the fragrance that I have on my July tray. So I put that fragrance on. Since she gave me a decant, I put a little bit of that. And then I put a little bit of another decant she gave me. Everywhere I went, I got compliments. So when I got to LA, I linked up with my fragrance trail, Kiki. She's here on YouTube and Instagram. And she took me to the scent bar, which is Lucky Scent. I didn't know that. I found out when I was there. So I went to the scent bar. And when I saw that they had this fragrance there, I couldn't resist. I had to get a bottle. And that fragrance is Tilia by Marc Antoine Barroy. I know I butchered it. Let me tell you what I call this fragrance, Marc Anthony, because I can't. I butchered the name so hard. Marc Antoine Barroy. I think that's how you say it. But this is called Tilia. Listen, if you like Valaya, you would love this, because do you know what I found out? This is a fragrance that was made by Quentin Biche. This is a Quentin Biche fragrance, y'all. So you know that this fragrance is so potent in the softest way ever. It lasts for days and days and days. Like, I want to sound all perfumey. Like, the molecular aspect of this fragrance is what makes it. Like, the decant I have is gone. I have it in this bag, and when I sniff this whole bag that has a bunch of fragrance, that's all I smell is Tilia. And it's gone. Like, the container is empty. I had this in my bag when I was traveling. I put it in my Birkin 25, and the bag till now smells like Tilia. Like, this is not going anywhere. So I got a full bottle. I had to pay full price because I tried to find discount everywhere and it was not there. This retails, I think, for $280. If you're lucky, you may be able to find 10% coupon code. But I got this from the Scent Bar, aka Lucky Scent, and this was $280 with tax. I was on a no-buy in June, and I crashed on the 30th. So June 30th was when I crashed my no-buy, and I ended up picking this up. So I did so well, and I ended on the last day. But this fragrance is worth it, y'all. If you own Flora Narcotic by Ex Nihilo and you own Valaya, then I don't really think you need this unless you're a fragrance girl. However, out of the three, this is my favorite. I prefer this to Valaya, and I thought I loved Valaya, but this Tilia is exquisite. Like, it's a lady in a bottle. So in here, in the top notes, you get Lime Blossom. You get Ambrox Fix, and I feel like that's why it gives me this I'm soft, but then it literally lasts like days. Jasmine Sandbag. You guys know that's why I love it. You get Georgie Wood. I'm like, what is that? You get Broom, Heliotrope, and Vetiver. That's what it just shows on Fragrantica. I feel like there may be Akigali Wood somewhere in here somewhere, because that's you know, Quentin Biche's DNA. But I need to put this on me. Brand spanking new. This, I know a few people that would love this fragrance that I'm going to DM to tell to get it. This is the epitome of a woman in a bottle. It's absolutely beautiful. It's right now one of my new favorite fragrances, and I am so happy to have it. It's giving Destiny's Child. If you have Flora Narcotic, you have Alaya, and you have this, it's giving trio, like the three bad bitches right now. And it's so perfect for summer. Oh, I love this. I am in love with Tilia by Marc Anthony, by Marc Antoine Barroy. So this is the #1 fragrance I will be rocking in the month of July, August, September. This is my new signature scent. It has put Guidance to rest, because Guidance, you know, I was beating Guidance so hard, and this has replaced Guidance for me right now. You need a decant of this. This is the most beautiful fragrance. It will be perfect for a bride, perfect for a lady, just the epitome of a soft, feminine, delicate queen. The next few fragrances that I will be wearing in July, I already put a dent in her, and this is KHALTAAT Rose. It's an extrait de parfum from Maison Oud. Velvet Oud, you know, is still there, but now we're in July and it's really, really hot outside, so it's a bit too strong with the heat. But this is also very strong, but it's rose, so I can still wear it, because you know my July, I am not wearing citrus. A little bit of citrus, but citrus no longer exists for me in the summer over here. Ever since I had my little conversation with Chris Collins, I have been wearing other fragrances in the summer, and it has been working out so well. So I am looking forward to bringing out some citrus in the fall and see what they do, if they last longer. Gone at the I need to wear Aventus only in the summer. This is so good. I'm obsessed. It smells like a money fragrance. I love to layer this with Tilia, and then with a little bit of a dessert-like, candy-like fragrance. the compliments. Now this smells like Lattafa's Adwood. It does, but it doesn't have that alcohol screechiness that fragrance has. Like when I first sprayed it, I would smell alcohol so much before the fragrance starts coming out. Now with KHALTAAT, you don't get this. This is such a gorgeous fragrance. Look at my dent, and you know when I got it, and my dent is real. So I absolutely love her. Layered with Tilia and the Macaron fragrance that I've been obsessed with. This is my ultimate summer combo, and the compliments I get from men and women, it just everybody. Literally, when I walk into a room and I have this one, this 3-on with the macaron, I have to get the macaron. I tried to order the full bottle of the macaron, and because it's from Italy or the UK, they were charging me like almost $50 to ship. So I abandoned my cart because I'm like, $50 to ship? That's like a whole, I can buy a Lattafa fragrance with that. And I'm paying that for shipping just for my macaron to get here. But when I tell you, I absolutely love that fragrance. So pray for me. Pray for me. Now, my next fragrance I will be wearing in July. This is Honor Woman from Amouage. I'm excited to wear Honor Woman because she's gorgeous, and I love to wear her in the summer. She shines really true in the summer, but then I feel like maybe I need to try her when the weather is also cool and not just relegate her to summer. Sunshine by Amouage, I took that with me on my trip. I absolutely love it. I was obsessed wearing it. That it has this tobacco effect to it that was so beautiful. And now we're in the summer, guess what? I've been feeling tobacco, because the next fragrance that I have on my July tray has tobacco. It's rose and it's tobacco. Okay, citrus. I only have maybe one citrus fragrance here, and this one is Wadisina from the house of Xerjoff. I haven't been wearing this for like a long time. I felt like I got it and I just let it sit, and now I'm enjoying it. Wadisina is a rose and tobacco fragrance, and I think there's patchouli in here. It's so sexy. It is so sexy, so potent. Now I am loving it because I was loving my Ouverture Muse. I have been loving it this season, and I don't know why, because for me, if you smell it with the tobacco, and I feel like there's patchouli, like I said, it feels really strong. It feels like it'll be good in the cooler months, but I've been wearing it now and it has been beast mode for me, and I absolutely love Wadisina right now. So my July tray is looking good. Wadisina, and then I have Honor Woman, which is really sexy. My next fragrance for July is another Xerjoff, and this is Accento. This was my very first Xerjoff I got. My introduction to the house. I think I heard about this fragrance from, I want to say Sebastian, the fragrance guy, the perfume guy. I heard about it from him, but I got this because I saw it pop up on sale, and it was like the cheapest Xerjoff I could find at the time. So I got it. It's pineapple, iris, I think there's hyacinth in here. Very, very strong, very potent, but this is the kind of fragrance I want to wear like in the summer. It's fruity, so there's that pineapple, and pineapple can also have that citrusy vibe if it's not like a sweet pineapple like Lamar. And for me, this is so good with the hyacinth. My sisters love this one. This was one of their favorites when I was in LA. They really love this fragrance, and one of them said she was gonna buy it when she got back to the UK. She really loved Accento, so I am excited to wear Accento as well in July. It is strong, it's powerful, it's beast mode. Every time I wear it, like literally, if I go out through the garage and I drive off, my husband will tell me he can smell it in the garage. He's like, did you use air freshener in the garage? Because there's this airiness in the fragrance as well. It's strong, it's potent, but it's also airy. And I have been loving Accento this season. So she's in July. So that's what my July tray right now is looking like. The next fragrance that I'm adding to July is my watered down version of Guidance and my potent version of Guidance. So while I retired Guidance to get on my Tilia bandwagon, because I love the smell so much, I'm bringing out my two dupes. This is that summer version of Guidance I was talking about. And like I said, the more that I smell it, I really like this. I like it. It's different. And I use this differently now. I'm not using it because I'm trying to get a Guidance. I'm using it as its own fragrance now. and I feel like I have been enjoying it more. This, my dear, this is the Guardians dupe. I don't know, it smells like Guardians. So the only thing I'll say is it does not last as long as Guardians for days and days and days on your clothes. But for what I paid for it, I am okay with it. So I'll be using my Barrette fragrance. This is Atna's Wisdom. It is so good. Look at my dent. I have a mini dent, and I will be using this as well. And I'll use both of them. I'll see how it goes. You know, July is all about trying out stuff. So this too will be added to my July tray. Now, the next fragrance I will be testing out in July. These are two dupes. These are two dupes as well. This one I received from Alt Fragrance. This is called Duchess. It's Extrait de Perfume, and it's their version of Delina. So pretty much I have Delina in July. Personally, I prefer Delina in springtime, but it smells like Delina. But for me, it is like 95% or 96, maybe 97. It smells exactly to me like Delina, but there's something in there that I feel like is slightly, maybe sweet. I really like this. So I'm adding it to July, and guess what, I'll be using this with Ansam Gold by Lattafa, which is their version of Love Don't Be Shy. So when you see me outside and you ask me what I have on, I have Delina and Love Don't Be Shy, because you know I love those two combos. So, and now I'm team oversprayer. So this, having this and Ansam is a win, because I can use both of them together and still get my Delina vibe from it. So the next dupe is a one that I got from Kiki, my fragrance trail. She gave me this. First of all, shout out to Kiki. She was so sweet. Like, she's amazing. If you don't know her, if you don't follow her, I don't know what you're doing. I will link her channel below. Hopefully I remember. I will link it below. But she was so sweet. She gave me this one by Dua, and she also gave my sister a fragrance. She gave her the I think it's a Dua version, but it's a Sweetie Oud dupe. But this one is not a dupe. I think this is an original creation by Dua. This is called Sugary Fantasy of Cotton Candy. Now, I have come to a realization and acceptance that my favorite fragrance, gourmand fragrance, I would say, is candy-like gourmand. So I love like a marshmallow gourmand, like realistic marshmallow, realistic macaron, realistic cotton candy. Like, I love the sugary, fluffy vibe. That's why I love Bake by ACQUA, that kind. I don't like the foodie. We need to talk about Bianco Latte. I need to do a video of Bianco Latte. I need to do a video of it, because I don't know what the girls are smelling. But that's a separate video. That's a fool. It's a fool. Trust me, it's a fool. But this I love because it's a very sugary. I'll put it close to me. Oh yeah, my kind of gourmand. Very airy, very sugary, sweet, but not deep like food. The only food-like fragrance that I feel like I can manage is Italica by Xerjoff. But generally, I don't like foodie gourmand that are that deep and creamy and thick. I love the light, airy ones, and the macaron fragrance is like that. It just smells like candy, not like food. And even with the cake one, the cupcake one, I think that brand has, it's like a whipped cream wedding cake vibe. Very light and fluffy, not like food. You get what I mean? Like, it's not like pumpkin pecan waffles. That's food. And I used to like that before, but right now I cannot have pumpkin pecan waffle in my house. It feels like my house is dense. I want it airy. I don't want it You get the point. My next July fragrance, this is a dupe for Flora Narcotic by Ex Nihilo. I don't know if I've shared this on the channel, because I had a mini sample of that one. This is by Afnan, and this is La Fleur Bouquet. I got this after Mystique Bouquet, and that's my dent so far, and I love it. I really love it. I think it's pretty close. It's not like 100% clone, kind of like how the Valaya is too. It's pretty close. This is also pretty close. Now, does it last as long? Not 100%, but I love this, and I've been using her like crazy. And this is in the same vibe as Tilia. I'm still putting her out, Oh, beautiful, because I really enjoy her. But Tilia is the #1 that I'll be rocking this season. But La Fleur Bouquet by Afnan, if you have been wanting to try Flora Narcotic by Ex Nihilo, you need to try this, because this is like, I think this was a tester I got for like $24. But the original fragrance on Joma, I'll link it below. If the tester is there, I'll link the tester. If this is the regular boxed is there, I'll also link it, but it should be like $35. And you get to smell like a niche fragrance. But I don't think the scent profile is so niche. It's just beautiful. So La Fleur Bouquet is that girl. Now the next fragrance on my July tray is Aay Dubai by Lattafa. Look at my dents. Literally, I got this before I shot my previous video, and I'm already halfway through. I don't know. Before this video comes out, I have to put my reaction to this fragrance, so you would see that before I put this one out. But I really like this fragrance. Now it is screechy and it does have synthetic elements to it, but I paid like $30-something for it, so I wasn't expecting it to smell like a $300 fragrance. But once it settles and it starts and it dries down, it is so beautiful. It is like mango and patchouli. It is strong. My husband loves it too, and I want to get him a bottle because he loves it. But I think another thing is I overspray her. Like I will overspray, and I created like a fragrance for myself at home with fragrance oils that I got from Morocco. So I got a jasmine oil, I got vanilla oil, I got a floral bouquet oil, and I got a little bit of patchouli. So I put them together to create like a unique scent, and I wanted some fruity elements to it. So I took some from here and put in there, and I took some Mangolicious, I think is what it's called, because I hated that fragrance. I put the Mangolicious in there to blend with the florals, and it worked out well. So that I've been using every day. My next fragrance that I'm bringing out in July is my signature spring scent. This is Opera LL Teatro Real. You guys know I was talking about this so much in the beginning of the year. I know springtime. I'm bringing her out again in July because I just love her. And this was my signature scent in March, April, and May, I think. And now look at my dent, so you know I was using her. But now I feel like Tilia is going to be the signature from now till I find the next best thing. But Opera LL Teatro will be one in July, and I'm pulling her over here. That fragrance was so beautiful. It just made my day. The next one that made my day, and this one, after Opera, I discovered Passion Oud by Atal Alhas. This is a black currant and patchouli fragrance. I think that there's oud, but sometimes I don't know, when they do with the patchouli, it gives you that aspect where you feel like there's oud, but I think there's oud. If you like Madawi by, what's the brand called? But you know what I'm talking about. Madawi's Fruity Oud Punch. You would like this. This is a fruity banger. I love this. I feel like right now what I have left is like less than 50 ml. I feel like I'm at 40 or 30 right now. I have used it all up. I absolutely love this fragrance. I'm obsessed. I was obsessed with it. I took it to LA, but I ended up not using her because I was using a lot of the samples that I took with me. But I'm putting her in July because I really love Passion Oud, and I need to try more from the house. But I need Exquisite from the brand. There's a rose one. There's Camutra. That house has stunning fragrance. Then my Maison Oud. There's one from Maison Oud I want called Amira. Once I get Amira, then I'm like, okay, I'm satisfied for now. The only other fragrance that I'm bringing out in July, which I feel like is a bad idea because it may not last long because it's citrus, is my Bake by ACQUA. That's my dent for Bake. I absolutely love this fragrance. I love a lemon. This is a sugary zesty lemon. It's like the back of the lemon with sugar and whipped cream. I love it. I love it. But let me tell you, I smelled a fragrance that was like this on steroid, and that was by Kerosene. Kiki introduced me to the house. She's like, do you have any fragrance by Kerosene? You need to smell it. And I smelled one called, I think it's called Unknown Pleasures. it's putting bake. It's about to park bake up. So I will be getting that Unknown Pleasures. It is so potent and strong with the lemon and the sugar. I was like, yes. But I'm bringing bake out, but I love bake. So I'm team bake over here. We love bake. I will be trying in this month. These are samples that I got from the scent bar. I have ordered 2 out of the 4 already. The first one here is called Hedonist by Victoria Minia. The bottle has crystals in it. It was given shining, shining. I'm like, yes, I want it. However, the actual bottle itself to me was given Avon, but the fragrance was like $220. The price was not given Avon, but the juice, it smelled like an elegant, sophisticated lady. I want to see if it'll last long, so they gave me a sample is a fool. The second one is so tiny. The second one is called Oriental by Jeroboam. That fragrance has in it. I could not do it. I had to order it when we got in the car. We went to 2 scent bars in LA and it was sold out. This Oriental, and it's 30 ml. You know, the Jeroboam bottles are so small. But I saw that they had 100 ml, but it's like exclusive to, is it Selfridges or Harrods? The next fragrance on this sample stuff that they gave me is called what? Magina Sin. It's by the Different Company. That fragrance has inside. It was so good. Guess what? I ordered it right there on the spot because I found it cheaper, which I'll link below. It was too expensive in store. And when I checked online, let me look. Child, it was $81 on Fragrance Net. So I ended up getting a full bottle. There you get bitter orange, there's chestnut, cinnamon, orange blossom, ginger, there's neroli, there's bergamot, there's heliotrope, there's orchid, there's vanilla, there's tonka bean, amber, and sandalwood. It is so beautiful. So I had to order that like right there. Now the last one that they gave me, which I will be adding, is Radical Rose. I love Radical Rose. I will get that one before the vanilla powder one. But both of them together, layered together, a bomb. So I will be getting the vanilla powder. I think that's what it's called. I'll get that one later, but Radical Rose I absolutely love and I will be adding it. But those are the 4 fragrances that I got from Lucky Scents. 2 have already been ordered. They're on the way here. The other 2 I will order them eventually, but I'm trying to get Navanesque by HFC Paris first. Out of all the stuff that Melanie gave me to try out, I'm pretty much done testing all of them. The silver one is Fleur Oud. Fleur Oud, I'm almost out. I will be getting a full bottle of Fleur Oud because I love that one. So I can't be wearing it in July because it's pretty empty in here. It's no longer coming out. This blue one is Fire at Will. It's still full because for me, I think it'll be good in the fall. If you love Vanilla Leather by BDK, they're not the same. Escapé Gourmand is the closest to it, but I think that this is better than Escapé Gourmand. However, I prefer the bottle of Escapé Gourmand to this. So this one is, I'll be wearing this one. It's Identity Unique Portrait. It's their version of Portrait of a Lady by Frederic Malle. I really like this. It's like rose, patchouli, oud, incense vibe. So this I will be wearing in July. This one, I got this from my good sis Kipsa Haven on Instagram, Teon. Teon sent me Mangolicious Hibiscus by SPHINX. This smells exactly like Hibiscus Mahajad. The difference is there's mango in here, a little bit more. So that's not a note that I really like. But she sent it to me because I wanted to try to see if I would prefer it to Hibiscus Mahajad, but they're the same. I don't like that thing like that. I like it a little bit, but it's not like that. And the next one I have here is Purple. I blew through it. This is Brera. Brera, Brera got me so much compliments. Wait, like I cannot believe I was like, oh, I have something like this already. It's not crazy. It is crazy. And I ordered a full bottle. So a bottle of Brera is on its way already. And I cannot wait. So I will be wearing Brera in July. So that's why I'm talking about it, because this is empty and I need to throw it away. The next one here is a pink one, Leonore. I will be testing this in July to see if I like her. I like her. I really do like her, but it's not an obsession. Like, I think she's cute. I will buy her. You know, I will buy her. I will buy her. So she's nice. Very, very nice. I just haven't been like into her like the way I've been into some other fragrances. What's this one? This is the MACARON fragrance that I'm obsessed with. I absolutely love it. I have a little bit left, so I only do two pumps and I'm done. But I love that one, and I will be getting her hopefully. I don't know if I'll get her in July. But this was the Aay Dubai sample that that she gave me, but I already have the full fragrance now, and I've been blowing through it. So this one is like halfway there. I put it in my purse if I need to reapply. The last one is empty because this is Tilia. I already have the full bottle of Tilia, so Tilia will be in my July. But these are some of the fragrances I tested in June, and I will be wearing some of them again in July. So, whew, that's a lot. When I'm quiet, I'm still like testing stuff and working. I will create a separate video to go through what Jessica sent me next. That's what I would do. So this video would not be like 2 hours long. But yes, y'all, let me know what you guys are going to be wearing in July. Are you going to be doing your citrus? Are you going to be keeping it very fresh? Or you're like me and you're like, F the freshies. I don't do fresh. No fresh. We're doing we're hitting it in July. But let me know in the comments below. Do you own any of these fragrances I talked about, or are they on your wish list? Have you heard? Because maybe I've missed it, because honestly I don't watch a lot of fragrance videos like that. I'd be watching the fashion, you know, handbag girls. Sometimes I'd be in there, or I watch like Morrison movies. I've been watching like African movies on YouTube, but I've not heard anybody really talk about Tilia. So do you own this fragrance? Let me know if you love it, or for you it's like a because it's a very simple fragrance, but I am obsessed with it. But let me know in the comments below. Like I always say, in all things, what do? We add glitter. Whenever you're in doubt, what we do? We add more glitter. And when all else fails, your back is against the ropes, your back is against the wall, what do? Listen, let me tell you what you do. Tilia by Marc-Antoine Barroy, by Marc Anthony. You need to get your nose on this beauty, because I love this. I'm obsessed. Ooh. Hallelujah. She's so beautiful and soft. And also get your hands on Kitat Rose and use them both together. Base, topper, and put a candy like Gourmand. Like you can also use the KHALTAAT sugar candy one if you want, but sugary fantasy cotton candy on top of it, and add more glitter. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Listen, you're gonna see me in another video. I'm coming back. I have one more video right now I want to shoot for you, and guess what? In July we're going heavy. We'll be heavy on it, like Nicki Minaj.